Question 851. What amazing secret about a relative is you only find out after they were dead?
Oh, I have one.
There's none. There's none, honestly. Not that I'm aware of.
Beth?
Well, when I was young and my older siblings were teenagers, my dad had told my sister that our mother had a child out of wedlock, and we were like, Mom? She's like a saint, you're nuts. And then in 1998, our brother found us. So, yeah, it turned out that she was kind of like, someone got her drunk, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And she gave the baby up for adoption, but he found us 9 years after she died. So, it was pretty shocking.
Well, especially because you were told about it and didn't believe.
Well, my dad said it. He was a lying, racist, fucking drunk piece of shit. We were like, whatever, Dad. Mom? Psh, no way.
Susie says, my cousin had an affair with her dad's best friend. He was married with 2 kids.
Oh.
And Jenny says Carl Rayner died. Who's Carl Rayner?
Reiner.
Who's that?
Actor, comedian.
Fair enough. Manda.
So, my grandfather, my mother's father, died when she was 7, and I thought that for the rest of her life, my grandmother just single, because like she never got remarried or dated really or anything that I knew of. But after she died, I found out she had had an affair with a married man.
Did your dad
My
know?
very, very Catholic grandmother.
Did the grandfather know?
Ooh.
Well, no, I mean, after she slept with a married man.
Yeah.
This was after my grandfather had died. So.
Got you.
That was it.
Ed?
That my biological father joined the army because he had got arrested.
That's quite...
They gave him 2 options.
Yeah, it was during that time. It was back in the early 50s. I think it was 1951. He got arrested, and they gave him the option: join the military or go to jail. And he joined the military and spent the next 27 years there.
Worked out good for him then. Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point. That's the point of it, is to straighten people up and get them on a good path, and they can have a career and a life. I feel like judges should do that more often with these young men that need straightened out, because jail's not doing it, obviously. It's just making matters worse.
Your jails are not good jails.
I think
no, they call them rehabilitation correction center. Bullshit. You don't rehabilitate shit.
No, our prison system in this country is more about punishment than helping anybody.
Yeah.
And some of them, if you get them young enough, like right when they're 18 and they're like a minor drug offender, if you send them on a good path, the reason most of them sell drugs is because they don't have a fucking career or money or anything, so they feel like that's the only thing they can do. So if you set them on a career path, they'll stop it. So we're just handling it totally wrong. See, Beth for president. I have so many good ideas. Anyways.
Right, Sammy says, my grandfather could bend a half-inch Rio into a circle around his neck and shoulders at his local for bets. He would clean up and makes a week's worth of wages in a night. What the fuck is a half-inch Rio?
Rebar.
Got you. Ricardo says, how do you call a contraband guy like moonshine driver for all that kind of stuff? That was my grandfather. Math Pig.
After my auntie passed away, I found out she had other kids. Found out because my mother told her fucking kids that I know. That didn't end well in the family, fucking no.
You got a fun family. I suppose I found out my grandfather was he was very good at schemes, and he had lots of schemes going on. that he worked for Shell as a buyer, and he basically had left, right, and centre schemes with different drivers and all this stuff, and it was probably very dodgy. It didn't come across as dodgy in the stories I got told, but I wasn't told any of them till after he was dead. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.